The following contest is an ECW Extreme Rule match. On the way to the ring, the suicidal, homicidal, genocidal, death-defying Sabu. And the opponent, from Yonkers, New York, weighing 255 pounds, Tommy Dreamer.
ECW is playing host to a packed house here in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and everyone is here for our unique brand of extreme action.
Of course they're here to see ECW action. It's, what do you think they're here to see you? Come on.
You're a true friend. And now, let's kick off tonight's show with our first contest. What's going through the minds of these combatants right now?
About a million different things. Here's the deal, you gotta think several steps ahead of your opponent.
Man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
The fans definitely love this superstar partner, and he's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. I don't know who's more excited, me, the fans, or the superstars themselves.
I'm gonna have to go out on a limb here and say I'm the most excited. You got a problem with that?
This is going to be big, one way or the other. This superstar is all fired up, and so is this capacity crowd.
Yeah, well, tell you what, one mistake and we're going to see that fire go out once.
Man, this match kind of makes me miss competing in the ring myself.
I wouldn't jump in there right now. Those superstars...
Oh boy, looks like someone's moving up in the world.
Who do you think has the advantage in this matchup?
Oh, geez, look at this. Pandering to the crowd.
He's giving the fans what they want and building some momentum at the same time. Nothing wrong with that.
No doubt.
It's right over the barricade, and these two are now out in the wild.
Now this is my kind of fight.
Hey, you ever thought about becoming a wrestler, or what they call in this company, an in-ring competitor?
Considering the fact that I'm afraid of my wife, I haven't really thought about that much.
I don't know, man. You'd be tough to catch in that ring. Kind of like a greased-up shaved cat with mayonnaise on its face.
What a night of action, and I have a feeling the best is still yet to come.
I'm digging it too. And you know what? What will make this thing much better is if you maybe just kind of like pipe down a little bit so I can pay more attention to this great match.
We're here to provide commentary. Talking's kind of our job.
Then maybe I'll have to break out my mute button, also known as my fist.
Nice reversal.
I gotta tell you, I was so pumped up about this match, I hardly slept last night.
Are you sure your own snoring didn't keep waking you up?
Hey, I don't snore.
Wait a minute, you forget, I've been on planes with you. Either you were snoring, or you swallowed a chainsaw here.
Looks like they've come in here and stepped up their game.
Yep, but the ladder of success goes both ways. On the losing side, that means a trip down one rung. Over the years, Tommy Dreamer has been known as the innovator of violence.
He gets off on hurting people in crazy ways, and that's a big part of what ECW is all about.
It's worked pretty well for him over the years, though. Tommy Dreamer is definitely hardcore. Sabu can be credited with bringing tables into the ring and then putting his opponents through them.
Credited or blamed, depending on your perspective, Sabu forced everyone to step up their game.
That's what being extreme is all about, partner. Or have you forgotten?
I've known Tommy Dreamer almost forever. Sometimes I wonder if the guy's got more guts than brains.
I have a feeling as long as ECW keeps building... Here it is. He's building. It appears he's bleeding from that last shot.
Wow, you're not kidding. He's been open up for sure.
Now would be a good time for the ref to check the severity of that injury. I'd say this matchup has lived up to expectations so far. What do you think, partner?
Yeah, it's off the chain for sure, I'll tell you that right now. I can't wait to see how it ends.
What would you normally be doing in a match like this?
Well, by now I'd probably be in the locker room taking a victory shower, but that's just me.
How lucky are we to have the...
Damn! He just broke his opponent in half with the table.
He might break the table in half on his opponent. How do you compare today's superstars with those when you were active in the ring?
Not like I'm Ed the Strangler Lewis over here. I've been in the ring with a lot of guys on that WWE roster.
Hey, my mistake. I guess it just feels like, oh my God, how can you hope to defend yourself against an object like that?
That's the nature of the beast, man. If it's not nailed down, someone's gonna take it and try to bash it in your head.
I think it's time to bring out the heavy firepower.
These superstars got it in them to cause a lot of damage, believe me.
These competitors seem a little tentative in there.
You took the bumps and bruises they did, you would be too.
I guess you're right, partner. Every time you go to inflict punishment...
Oh, boy, that's using your head. Well, maybe your opponent's head anyway.
Face first, right into the announce table. Who ordered the scrambled brain? After watching this assault, I think I'm going to need to take a few aspirin.
Why don't you pop a few more estrogen pills while you're standing there, you little pansy? This is great.
The fans have sure been treated to some great action tonight.
You bet. This is a night they're going to be talking about for a long time.
This has been a roller coaster of a night, hasn't it?
Yeah, except for the fact that you haven't gotten motion sickness.
There's the forearm grinding into the face, an excruciatingly painful maneuver.
That's all about showing your opponent who's in charge.
Sabu was trained to be a professional wrestler by his uncle, the Hall of Famer, the original Sheik.
There aren't a lot of guys in this business who can claim they've been trained by a WWE Hall of Famer, especially one they're related to.
He slipped out of that one.
These superstars are like machines in there. Machines, I say.
I'm sure that means a lot to them, coming from the human suplex machine.
What can I say? It takes one to know one.
How do you prepare for a match against Tommy Dreamer?
I don't know about that. The guy's put plenty of hurt on superstars in his day.
Whoever thought we'd be calling this match together? Hey, partner?
No fooling. Hey, not for nothing. I wonder why I got heat with me stuck with you. They sacrificed everything to get to this one match. That's some hardcore drama right there.
Sure is. That's what makes sports entertainment so compelling.
Well, that and having me on the mic.
I don't know if this is such a good move. This could be disastrous.
That would be a really good time to start wearing down a body part. I say go for the leg.
Sound like a manager. You ever considered that career path?
Nah, I'd be too tempted to jump in that ring and start choking people out.
What kind of preparation goes into a match like this?
What? Besides the endless workouts, travel, and mental anguish, these athletes don't just chill out on the couch between matches.
I know that, partner, and I have the utmost respect for them because of it.
I can't take anything away from Seb.
He's got this crowd solidly behind him, and now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
I say you pay more attention to whoever you're squaring off with and leave the fans alone until the match is won.
Think of the buckets of blood that have been shed by Tommy Dreamer over the years.
Yeah, and every drop has been shed for ECW and the ECW fan base.
I don't remember the last time I was so excited about a match.
I hear you. Electricity is in the air. These superstars are doing everything they can to harness it. You know, I had no idea things would go the way they have here tonight.
You said it, partner. Neither did I.
Yeah, but I'm smarter than you, so basically it means more when I say it.
The match is far from over. The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they came to see.
Whoa, calm down there a little bit, Twinkle Toes. You're gonna leave a puddle.
This capacity crowd definitely has their favorite in this contest.
Having respect and support of the crowd is great, but it's not gonna win you the match.
Didn't it give you a rush to hear the fans cheering and chanting for you?
Yeah, I definitely think it was pretty cool.
Look at that, that's gonna go over big with the fans and build some momentum at the same time.
You really got to watch out for your opponent when they're getting fired up like this.
I'm not one to judge a match with stars, but this one is...
Oh, come on, quit showing off. This is supposed to be a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
What's wrong with that? His charisma is one of the things that got him to the big dance in the first place.
You know, there is such a thing as playing to the crowd a little too much, and that's exactly what I'm seeing here.
If you can please your fans on the way to a victory, then more power to you. I hope the fans know they're getting something special tonight.
They better. It's not every day you get to see a matchup like this.
What's your favorite ECW memory?
It's tough to say, you know? Even though the big SOB smushed me, I think me and Bam Bam crashing through the ring left quite an impression.
More recently, I think Bobby Lashley leaping and crashing through the steel cage to get at Umaga was an oh my god moment.
Yeah, that was off the chain for sure. Let's be proud to see today's ECW dishing out the memorable moments.
He's got him hanging off the apron, and he's grinding his forearm right into the facial features of his opponent.
That's definitely going to leave a mark.
I've had many wars with Sabu, and let me tell you, no one can take you to the limit like that guy.
You're not kidding. In all my years in this business, I've not seen anyone come down the pike quite like Sabu.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Nothing costs you a match quicker than overconfidence.
All I see is a dominant superstar who's rallying this capacity crowd behind him. What do you think having 3 separate brands does to the superstars?
It amps up the competitive spirit big time. Not only do you want to be the best in your brand,
You know, instead of showboating to the fans, maybe you should really keep your head to this match.
Do I detect a tinge of jealousy? Maybe you didn't always get that kind of reaction from the audience.
this is one of the better matches I've seen in a long time.
It certainly is a barn burner, to use a cliche.
If I want your opinion, I'll give it to you. You call the action, and I'll give the analysis, and I'll bring the good looks to the table.
It looks like there's a beating of the minds going on in there right now. Get it? Beating of the minds?
Beating of the mind. I like that. In fact, consider that line stolen.
Hey, I'm throwing a flag for gimmick infringement.
Calm down. It's not like I shouted, "Oh my God!" Oh, that's really an innovative line. Oh, can't fight, can't fight. Shut up.
I think everyone's gonna leave the arena with a smile on their face.
Not everyone. Remember, someone's got to lose, and losing's not fun.
Good point. That's the price you pay to be a superstar.
So what is it you're trying to do? Try and be like cool?
A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle. There is no love lost in that ring tonight.
Yeah, each competitor has talked a lot of trash about the other. They better hope they didn't write a check with their mouth. They're fully
How How in the world is a human body supposed to withstand that kind of impact?
If you keep getting hit like that, you don't. Plain and simple.
He's got him covered.
1, 2, 3. Man, I'm really getting to this match right now, I'm telling you.
Here is your winner, Sabu.